Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Mr. Baby, and today, as you may or may not have heard, INT Kid Buu is finally getting his EZA. I have no idea why they didn't release this during the download celebration or the worldwide release campaign thing, whatever the heck you want to call it. I think that would have been the perfect time to release it, right? Especially for both versions of the game. I understand that JP already has two 120 EZAs under their belt, where Global doesn't have any. But I think Kid Buu could have been the first one for Global and the third for JP. I really don't see why. It seems like they really want to keep the order of 120 EZAs the same. So maybe during Gohan's celebration over on Global, we might see Super Saiyan 3 Broly's EZA instead of Super 17, because Super 17's EZA did come out, on JP when Gohan came out. So I mean, we'll see, right? So today, as you guys may or may not know, also, when EZAs get announced, or even 120 EZAs, I like to go ahead and just see, maybe kind of predict, right, what they can do. It's not necessarily serious, more so for fun, right? But I have 3 different builds today, 3. So I want you guys to let me know which is your favorite 1, 2, or 3, alright? Let's take a quick look at what this guy does before he gets his EZA. So Super Attack causes immense damage to enemy and recovers 12% HP. That's actually a pretty solid ability for Super Attack. And then Passive Skill, Attack plus 100%, plus Attack plus 70% when HP is 30% or above. So as you guys can see, he completely lacks defense, right? Now we already know that once 120s get EZAs, their leader skill goes to 130% for Extreme, and then Key 3, 90% for Super Attack, right? Or for Super Class, right? So, or Super Int, my bad, Super Int. So my first build is this right here. So on Super Attack, he raises defense infinitely, causes immense damage to enemy, and recovers 18% HP. This is a huge amount to recover, right? But I mean, like, they could easily make this guy the best EZA in the game. That's why I'm excited for this, right? Passive Skill, Key 2, Attack plus 120% and defense plus 60% at the start of turn. So right away, he's getting more Key. Well, here we go. He's getting Key and defense from his passive at the start of turn, right? Which is something he doesn't do. At the start of the turn, 5% chance to evade enemy's attack and perform a critical hit with each attack received, up to 35%. So this Kid Buu right here, right? Okay, we'll just continue on. Attack and defense plus 40% and all enemies defense minus 40% when HP is 40% or below. So really quick, this guy heals, he can crit, and he can evade from his passive, right? 35%, which is a very solid chance, right? And then, before, like right here, right, he got attack plus 70% when HP was 30% or above. See, like, my issue with that is, I mean, not my issue, but once I EZA that guy, that ability is going to be huge, right? And I wanted to increase the HP threshold here, because 40%, well, 40% is hard to get, right? But 30% is even harder to get. So I wanted to make it an even 40% and add defense on top of that, and then lower all enemies defense minus 40% when HP is 40% or below. So not only is he going to get more attack, but he's also going to be hitting harder regardless, because now all enemies HP is lowered by almost half, right? So this guy, I think, is very solid. Let me know what you guys think. I would have no problem if they did this with this guy's EZA, right? My second build, which is probably one of my favorites, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and recovers 15% HP. Not necessarily 18, but 15% HP, alright? And you'll see why. Attack plus 150% at the start of turn, okay? Key 1 up to 3, and defense plus 15% up to 90% with each attack received. So here he doesn't have defense from his passive, but he has a chance to build up defense. This is a very solid, well, actually I just realized this is a very similar ability to AGO Rose. AGO Rose has attack at the start of turn, I don't necessarily remember how much, and then he builds up his defense with each attack received, which makes him good, but he can get hit very hard at the start, right, since he has no defense. But he does raise defense at the start of turn, so that's, I mean, on Super Attack, so that could be pretty good, right? Chance to crit plus 30% and all enemies attack and defense minus 30% when HP is between 35 and 65%. So, I kind of wanted to build off this ability right here with 30% or above. So, and with different HP thresholds, I wanted him to do something different, right? He recovers 50% HP and guards all attacks for 1 turn when HP falls below 34%. So when he gets on rotation and he's below 34% HP, he will heal 50% of his HP, but he'll still have the ability to guard all attacks for that one turn. So let me know what you guys think about this second build. I do think this guy's actually pretty solid. I personally want him to get defense at the start of turn, but I wanted to make this because I know this is realistic. Like, they can easily do this. They can give him defense, but make him have to be hit first, or make him have to attack a certain amount of times first, right? So I do like this build. Let me know what you guys think. Let's move on. And our final potential build for Kid Buu's EZA. Super attack. Massively raises attack for one turn and causes immense damage to enemy and recovers 20% HP. That is a huge amount of HP to be recovering on super attack. Mind you, if he gets 2 attacks, right? Like 2 attacks in a turn, that's 40% HP he's recovering, which is insane, right? Now, attack plus 120% at the start of turn for his passive skill raises defense up to 77%. The more HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost. So this isn't necessarily defense at the start of turn, but this is still defense at the start of turn, right? Because you're going to have max HP at the beginning of a turn, right? So he will have 77% defense. Attack plus 70% and guards all attacks when HP is 30% or below. So I think this is very realistic, but I think this is also the hardest hitting. Well, he doesn't have a crit or anything like that, but I think this is still the hardest hitting, version of Kid Buu here, because that attack plus 70% on an EZA unit with EZA stats, and he's massively raising attack for one turn, and he gets attack plus 120%. Like, I think this can be easily the hardest hitting one out of the 3. But obviously, I mean, if you're gonna get crits, like this guy has crit from his passive, this one also has crit from his passive. So if you activate those crits, those can get they can definitely hit pretty hard. So let me know what you guys think. Now, really quick, the EZA for this guy, he went from what? Not doing anything to greatly raising attack and defense for one turn. So I think we can definitely see an ability like this. And then the Super Saiyan 3 Broly, he went from, let me see, greatly lowering defense to massively lowering defense. Okay. And then he got an instant 120% defense slapped onto his passive. Granted, he does lose defense with each orb you obtain, but I mean, they can also just do that too, right? This Kid Buu, he doesn't have that, so just give him attack and defense was 120%, and I think whatever you do next is going to be fine, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.